Okay, shalom, shalom. Kwam Yasha'Allah. Koholoyimla Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bahashim Rakahakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule well, and that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. Just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. Shachanan Awaf just coming at you with another quick lesson. And praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And wanted to touch on this article to throw out a quick warning, to the brothers and sisters, that the FDA warns consumers to stop using 6 brands of ground cinnamon found to have high levels of lead. So this is CNN. I know, brothers use cinnamon, for a couple of different reasons or whatever. It's good for certain things as far as, health. And a lot of brothers are into using cinnamon. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to put this little disclaimer out there so brothers will know and can make decisions as to whether or not to step away from it for a minute, or just do some research on certain brands or whatever. Okay, so it says the U.S. Food and Drug Administration has expanded its investigation into tainted cinnamon products, and its experts now say that the lead contamination extends beyond the cinnamon applesauce pouches that were recalled in October. Okay, so that was a little while back, but with those applesauce pouches, that it's generally with the babies, you know what I'm saying? So, if brothers got children, and may buy those and, may want to step away on that tip, it says the agency said Wednesday that expanded testing has identified several brands of ground cinnamon with elevated levels of lead. The FDA says that more than 460 confirmed and suspected cases of lead poisoning have been tied to the applesauce pouches sold under WanaBana, Schnucks, and Weis brands that were flavored with cinnamon imported from Ecuador. Those cases, many of them in children, are still under investigation. The agency said Wednesday that it sent a letter to all U.S. cinnamon manufacturers, processors, and distributors and facility operators to remind them of their obligation to prevent contamination. It has also expanded its testing to brands of ground cinnamon from discount retailers, analyzed those samples for lead and chromium. Based on its survey, the FDA is recommending recalls of ground cinnamon from 6 distributors. Although the levels of lead found in the ground cinnamon products are far lower than what was found in some cinnamon applesauce pouches, the agency is advising consumers that prolonged exposure to these products may be unsafe. The FDA has advised manufacturers to recall these products and says consumers who have them at home should stop using them and throw them away. So, okay. So you have the brands are La Fiesta, Lot 25033, sold at La Superior Supermercados. They have Markham, Best Buy 10/16/25, and April 6th. Well, basically they have October 16th, 2025, and April 6th, 2025, sold at Save-A-Lot. And we got a lot of Save-A-Lots here. We're in this in Michigan here. They have MTCI, sold at SF Supermarket. I'm not sure what that is, but you guys, I'm sure if you are in certain cities that have these, I'm sure you'll know what it is when you hear it or see it. It says SWAD, SWAD, lot KX 21223, sold at Patel Brothers. Then they have Supreme Tradition, Best Buy dates from April 25th through, I think that's September 25th, sold at Dollar Tree and Family Dollar. So, yeah, because I grab quite a few seasonings out of Dollar Tree, because they have a little different seasonings and stuff like that here and there. I've never bought cinnamon out of there, though, but I have seen it. Okay, so they have El Chalar F275 EX 1026 and D300 X 1024, sold at La Jolla Morlentz in Baltimore, Maryland. Okay, so I know brothers are out there in Baltimore as well. The GMS camp is out there. So It says the concentrations of lead in the ground cinnamon products range from 2 to 3 parts per million. According to the FDA, the concentration of lead found in the cinnamon applesauce pouches were thousands of times higher, while between about 2,300 parts per million and about 5,100 parts per million. And that's crazy. And you know, this is being given to, because you know, those little applesauce pouches, you know, and those little pouches, you know, generally people give those to their children. You know, they have their kids, you know what I'm saying, have them as snacks and things of that nature. It was 144 to But yeah, so yeah, stay away from that right as of yet. Probably just for good, man. It says most people have no obvious immediate symptoms of lead exposure. The FDA says that someone who may have been exposed to elevated levels of lead should talk to a healthcare provider. And there you have it, man. And I don't see any comments on this story. The story is pretty fresh. Well, this one is 20 hours ago. They probably got another one up here on because this is the Newsbreak app. But, you know, hey, it may be nothing to somebody, but hey, we go into everything, man. Because we have to warn the flock. Because I do know a lot of brothers that are into Slovakia, that are into cinnamon, you know, in certain types of health benefit ways or whatever. But let me get this one in the apocrypha real quick, because we're not to be ignorant of any matter, whether it's great or small. This is Ecclesiasticus, also known as the Book of Sirach, 5 and 15. Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or small. So this may seem small to some people, but, you know, it's still an area of health. And the scriptures talks about how we would, eat our bread defiled amongst the Gentiles. And, you know, it goes off into poison. But we have to pray over stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Just in general, you know. And there's a Hebrew prayer. I know I pray it every day. You know, to take away diseases or certain things from the foods, and to purify the food, so to speak, through prayer. So it's best to pray over everything anyway. Let me see here, but because we are in captivity, we don't have no control over a lot of the things that we do get, but we do the best that we can. Ezekiel 4 and 13, it says, and Yahweh said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whether I will drive them. So everything is, got something going on with it. We just try and do the very best that we can, to avoid whatever. We try and eat the best things that we can, even though most of the stuff is going to have something going on with it, so to speak, because we're living in captivity. And Esau don't care. The so-called white man, he doesn't care. He's into microwavable shit. He's into GMOs. He wants to get the best bang for his buck, so to speak. He doesn't care about the real health of people. He just doesn't care. You're dealing with the damn devil, man. And that's, it's saying that that's coming out of Ecuador, which, a lot of Israelites are there. But generally, these companies that have those names, and they may seem like they're, from Mexican or this, and this, or whatever name may be, a lot of those things are owned by Edomites. A lot of those corporations, and they may just keep that, make it try and seem as if it's some authentic from the indigenous people of the land, so to speak. But a lot of the times, that'd be Esau that own those corporations, man, those companies, those factories and stuff like that. It just is what it is, man. And Esau just don't care, man. So again, I just wanted to just put this out there, because I know a lot of brothers do go into, they use cinnamon for, in drinks, smoothies and different things, you know what I'm saying? Because cinnamon does have some great health benefits to it. I'm not giving no medical advice or anything like that, but this is just a warning from the FDA, which we know that is, ran by Esau Edom, the so-called white man as well. This is one of his alphabet companies. So I just saw it. I just wanted to just give a quick warning to the people, our people, man, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you Israelites. So with that, pray that it was edifying. Kwame Yashala.